welcome back. So today's video, I'm very excited. One, because I love back to school makeup tutorials. I cannot believe we already ran through the summer, but I love doing back to school videos. They're one of my favorite videos to make. This isn't going to be the last makeup tutorial I'm going to do for back to school. I have 2 other videos in mind. Hopefully I can get them up sooner than later. 2, because I'm going to be doing a minimalist type of makeup. Now what I mean by minimalist is I know that because of my YouTube career, I have tons of makeup, but not everybody has the makeup that I have, and not everybody can afford all this makeup, and we have to, you know, do with what we have. And a lot of you guys have like a minimalist collection of makeup, which honestly, if I didn't do this as my career, I would love to have like just a capsule makeup collection, just, you know, work with what I had. Like I said, this is going to be a makeup tutorial only using 7 products, and I love doing videos like these. These videos are kind of challenges for me, but they're definitely doable. You just have to learn some tips, some hacks, some tricks that I'm going to share with you that I have gathered along the way. Thirdly, because all of this stuff is on the affordable side, guys, I wanted to keep this affordable because this is a back to school video, and I know that when I was in high school, I did have a job. Shout out to Taco Bell. I used to work at Taco Bell. I couldn't afford, you know, really expensive makeup. My first makeup products that I ever bought was a foundation from Neutrogena, a bronzer blush duo from Neutrogena, and a mascara from Neutrogena. And those are like the only products that I, you know, could afford, and that was basically all I used. And stuff that was gifted to me like by my sisters and stuff. So I know that makeup is expensive, and we're either living off of mommy and daddy or living off of a minimum wage job, and we can't afford the expensive stuff. So affordable, minimalist, and a back to school. Let's get into this. One tip that I have to highly like ingrain this into your head if you are somebody who is on a budget or just don't want a lot of makeup and want to be able to work out of like a capsule makeup collection: buy stuff that you know you can repurpose, and buy stuff that come in kits. And I know, like, I'll insert pictures here of like cheesy makeup kits. Don't necessarily go for those. Go for stuff like I'm about to show you that is worth the money, that's not cheap, that's gonna help you achieve everything you want to achieve, and it's not gonna break your bank. It is gonna be an investment at the moment, but it's gonna serve you in so many ways and save you so much money in the long run. First thing that we're gonna do is prime slash moisturize. Now, if you guys are in high school, middle school, what have you, and you can't necessarily afford a good primer and a good moisturizer, go for something like this. So this is my Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This I'm gonna use to hydrate, but this is such a great primer, trust me. Or you can skip priming altogether. I know a lot of people do that, and that's totally fine. I'm somebody that can't do that. I like a layer in between my skin and my foundation. For some reason, I just rather that type of security. But yeah, this smells so good too. This smells like men's cologne, and I approve of it. This is a moisturizer, and today I'm only using it to moisturize, but I know it's a good primer, so I'm technically skipping primer today. I'm going to go ahead and move on to foundation. Now, I always give this spiel because I find it very important. If you're in high school, middle school, especially if you're in middle school, stay away from foundation, guys. I mean, do what you want. Do what you want with your body. I get it. But if you can opt for a BB cream, just use a BB cream. There's nothing wrong with the BB cream. But if you were to use a foundation, which I'm going to use a foundation today because of the sole purpose, I cannot find my BB creams anywhere. I think I left them in my car and I'm too lazy to go outside. I'm just going to use a foundation. But if you guys can offer a BB cream, keep your skin healthy, young, and just radiant, use a BB cream. I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX HD Photogenic Foundation. This foundation is so affordable. It is very photogenic, which I know everybody goes to school to take selfies and stuff now. It also comes in a squeezy tube, so you know it's not going to be really messy. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. I really do recommend also using a damp beauty sponge. You don't have to splurge on the beauty blender. The drugstore has a bunch. If you do, just know it's Balm. And it just gets your makeup laid and slayed and laid so much quicker than if you were using a brush, in my opinion. We're gonna do something unheard of on my channel, but we're gonna skip concealer and just put on another layer of foundation where we have the most darkness, which for me is right here. And the rest of the product I'm just going to go ahead and put wherever, again, I need the most coverage. Okay, and as you can see, it works super fine. You're definitely not going to be highlighted and, you know, all Kardashian out, but it's definitely going to do the job of hiding those veins or those, you know, dark under eye circles. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to our second product. This is going to be my FitMe Matte and Poreless Powder. This is from Maybelline. Super affordable, super bomb. Basically just a little bit lighter. So we are going to get some some highlight from this powder, but I need to mention this really quick, is if you have dry skin, I'm pretty sure you could skip this step and save yourself another product. But if you have oily skin, I wouldn't skip this, especially because, you know, we get oily throughout the day and PE is a thing. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to brows. For brows, I'm going to go ahead and use this kit from Pixi. I really recommend you buying a kit that is something like this. This kit not only has eyeshadows, highlights, blushes, eyebrow powders. This kit has everything that you would need. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab an angled brush and fill in my brows. These brow hues right here. I'm going to use the top shade and the bottom shade. Okay, brows are done. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off the excess of the powder that I laid down. And just to make sure everything is nice and set, I'm going to go ahead and grab whatever is on the cap with a big fluffy brush. This is from Luxie. And just kind of stamp it onto my skin and make sure that this foundation isn't going anywhere. Now we're going to go ahead and take a bronzer. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. Super affordable, waterproof, so you know it's going to last you all day long. Don't know where that came from. I can't go without really bronzing my face. I don't necessarily need to contour it, but I at least need to give it some warmth and some definition. I just don't like the idea of falling completely flat. Honestly, you guys can use your bronzer as your blush even. I know a lot of people that do that. I am going to go ahead and grab a little bit of bronzer on my blending brush and also use this on my eyes because I just like the way that bronzer looks on the eyes and when it's on the face. When you use the exact same bronzer on the face than on the eyes, it just, I don't know, something about the monochromatic look of it just makes you look so much more flawless and put together. And my lower lash line a little bit, again, just to kind of complete this look. Now moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to use my LoveMelisaMichelle palette. Again, another product that I would heavily advise you to invest in. Such a good product. You get 9 eyeshadows, a highlight, and a blush. You also get a liquid lipstick too. I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of that liquid lipstick, but if you were, amazing. It has a mirror, so you could even do your makeup in school. Not something that I would definitely condone, but if you had to. So I'm definitely going to use the blush today. It's named Mahal. I'm going to use that highlight, which is named Holler. Now we can go ahead and move on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to keep it super simple. We already laid that bronzer down, so we have a good base to work with already. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab Rosemary just to kind of deepen up that crease. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go into Teresita with my finger. Grab a little bit of it, place it on my eyelid, kind of blend it out. You don't have to have a bunch of talent to do this. You don't have to be a pro makeup artist to do this. Anybody can do this. These colors blend out so easily. They're so user friendly. Now you're just gonna pop on some mascara, like 2 layers, and I'm good. And I'm just using my NYX Le Chic Mascara. And now for lips, I'm just going to go ahead and pop on some lip gloss. This is the Kokie Lip Veneer Cream Lip Gloss in the shade Invincible. I'm all about comfort, and lip glosses was always something that was comfortable for me and that I could easily reapply throughout the day, as opposed to a liquid lipstick and a lipstick. I'm going to go back into this Pixi palette, and I'm going to grab this All Over Glow, and I'm going to grab this on my cheeks, kind of as, you know, my blush topper. And just like that, the look is complete. Alright you guys, well that concludes this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast making this video. Just the fact that, you know, you can, you know, slay on a budget is something that I really want to put out there. You can have a completed makeup look using the bare minimum of products just by buying and investing in stuff like this and like kits that have already so much in them, like this LoveMelisaMichelle palette or this Pixi palette, which I've used a ton in the past already. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. It's not something to be ashamed of to cut corners. If you want your moisturizer as your primer, do it. The point is, I'm just letting you know that there's stuff out there that you can use and abuse and not necessarily follow the directions. Makeup is definitely a world where the laws or the rules can be broken. Use a bronzer as an eyeshadow. Use a blush as a contour even. A lot of people do that as well. I used to do that. Might have not been my best look, but it saved me money, saved me time, and I thought I looked dope. This is something that anybody can achieve, anybody can do. It's not that hard. It's honestly very simple, and I wanted to do something that was very fail proof. But alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Turn on your notification bells. I upload every single Sunday and just sporadically throughout the week. I love you, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.